Hey guys, welcome to another video. This is your host Mike. Michael, Our Thoughts Become Things. Let's talk about the three most effective ways to communicate with the subconscious mind. In this video, we are going over three simple ways. This is the most simplistic version of this video of how to impress the subconscious mind. Guys, how do we communicate with the subconscious mind? What are the most effective ways to communicate with the subconscious mind? Well, the subconscious mind can in fact be communicated with. We are communicating with it all the time. But if you're wanting to learn the most effective ways to communicate with the subconscious mind, you're going to know these things by the end of this video quite well. I declare and decree that you're already learning this information now. So what are the three most effective ways to communicate with the subconscious mind? Let's jump into this presentation. So the number one most effective way to communicate with the subconscious mind is through your thoughts, your feelings, and your visualizations, which is really just using your imagination. Believe it or not, what you're seeing on screen, these three things, preferably combine these three things all at once by the use of your imagination. This is actually the first most effective way. The number one, yes, in fact, the number one most effective way to impress your subconscious mind in an effective manner. So you're effectively having a powerful effect on your subconscious mind. So if you're wanting to communicate with the subconscious mind more, you are powerfully communicating with it by use of your thoughts, your feelings, and your visualization. Guys, this stuff is pretty self-explanatory. If you want more money, begin visualizing yourself in possession and feel the money in your hands, feel the texture of the dollar bills, and you are literally counting this money out. That's one great way to impress your subconscious mind, because you're combining the thought, you're combining the feeling, and you're combining the visualization. It's really that simple. Gosh, this stuff is just so simple, isn't it? We overcomplicate life. Thoughts, feelings, and visualization. So literally, guys, all you need to do is use your imagination. That's it. Imagine yourself living that dream lifestyle, living on that tropical resort, in that tropical resort, going on vacation. I don't know what it is for you, winning the lottery, coming into wealth, finances, coming into extreme health. Well, if you're wanting to attract wealth, you're going to have to affirm through affirmation statements, and you're going to have to affirm through your thoughts, your feelings, your visualization, your words. Combine all these things. Why am I so wealthy? Why am I so grateful that I'm now coming into health? Why am I so grateful that I'm already healthy? Why am I so grateful that I manifested the $2 million lottery ticket? Why am I so grateful and happy that I manifested and attracted the $20 million lottery ticket? It's all your mindset. But guys, let's get back to this topic. So the number one most effective way is by using your imagination, combining thoughts, feelings, visualization. Really feel this real, guys. If you want to live on Coconut Beach, feel the sand beneath your feet. Literally feel your feet literally like walking on the beach, because your imagination, your subconscious mind, you're impressing your subconscious mind by use of just simply imagining yourself really being there. So imagine whatever environment you want to be in most, begin imagining those things on a regular, habitual basis. So let's continue forth. Let's move on in this presentation. The three most effective ways to communicate with the subconscious mind. Number two, the second way to communicate with the subconscious mind. Quite simple, easy, and we've already really talked about this, but number two most effective way to communicate with this mind is simply through images and pictures. Now again, we've already talked about the visualization aspect of things, but you can take it to a whole nother level by purchasing images, visuals, pictures, by placing these pictures as your desktop wallpaper on your computer, on your phone, mobile wallpaper. Make sure you have some dollar bills on there or something. If you're manifesting financial abundance, make sure that you're whatever you're manifesting and attracting the most of, you want to surround yourself with these images and pictures. It's really that simple. But you're taking it to the next level by purchasing, maybe on some website, Amazon, or some, you can actually go out and just buy pictures, and you're wanting to surround yourself. Hang these photos and pictures up around your immediate environment, things like this. to impress your subconscious mind. Guys, this is so effective. This is number 2 most effective tool and method and way, the most effective way to impress your subconscious mind. I can agree that you are impressing your subconscious mind, but you're wanting to surround yourself, if it's wealth, health, happiness, if it's motivational quotes, those things make you feel good. You're wanting to purchase those things on websites or some store, whether in person or online, that offers the services to purchase these products. So you are bringing them home with you, or you are collecting them via the delivery. You know what I'm saying? And then you are basically surrounding yourself with these images. You don't have to hang them up on the walls. You can if you want to. I do advise that you do. But yeah, hang up a motivational quote up on the wall, and that'll get you going a little bit more. And that surrounding your mind with images, visuals, and pictures, guys, is so simple. It's such a simple, effective tool to impress your subconscious mind, because even though your conscious awareness eventually sort of goes eye blind to them, you do you know what I'm saying? Like it's not in the forefront of your focus after they've been around your environment for a while. But this is a good thing, is that you sort of don't, you no longer really pay attention to these things, but that's good, because that's impressing your subconscious mind. Now your subconscious mind, so your conscious mind has already sort of observed it, but your subconscious mind is now lapping it up even more, because whatever pictures you continually surround yourself with, your subconscious mind, guys, what I'm saying is that our unconscious minds are always absorbing the information around us, whether we are consciously aware of it or not. So what I'm saying is, guys, simple way: images, pictures, purchase pictures, go out, buy some pictures of a beach or ocean setting again, and then surround yourself with these things. You don't have to hang them up, but place them around your immediate environment so that your unconscious mind's impressed. And then you will unconsciously, subconsciously begin attracting these things, like literally the physical replica of them, into your life sooner or later. So moving on to number 3, let's talk about number 3. Number 3 is actually really, really simple. But the third and final most effective way to communicate with this subconscious mind, is actually through repetition. And if you're hanging up pictures around your immediate environment, around your living spaces, even having photos and things out in your car, if you own a car, you want to carry these things on you at all times. And then that's reinforcing the repetition on its own, you see. So this is sort of powerful. It takes care of itself on its own if you take care of the first 2 steps. So the third most effective tool and remedy and way that you communicate with this mind, besides the images and using your imagination to feel things as if you already have them, and living in the end, sort of invoking those feelings within you while thinking positively on what you want. You want to make a habit out of this. So repetition sort of builds habit. So the third most effective way to communicate with the subconscious mind is repetition, guys. Repetition is so crucial. Cannot stress this one enough. Repetition is so crucial because it's what you repeat habitually. That's what I'm saying. If you're listening to certain subliminals, don't just do them a couple times a week. Do them habitually. Sort of create a disciplined routine to where, hey, I am going to listen to this success hypnosis or subliminal like at least once to twice per day. I'm going to make time, guys. You have to make time, because we're understanding that the subconscious mind is not fixed, that you can reprogram it for success. And through neuroplasticity, you can open up to a whole new reality. Guys, we're always shifting realities no matter what, because the truth is that we are not in any, nothing's ever fixed in our reality. Everything's in motion and movement. Now, some of this movement might be slow, but it's still moving. Energy's always transferring and renewing itself. Energy's always in the process of activation and reactivation. And guys, we want to understand that energy is always in flux and flow, and energy is consciousness. Our consciousness is energy. So what I'm saying here is that we want to make a habit of moving our energy in a certain direction intentionally. So you want to be very intentional about what you repeat. Again, going to repeat that. Be intentional with your day. Be more intentional with your day. Declare that you are intentional with your day. Form positive routines, positive habits. Hey, during this time every single day, I always turn on this subliminal and listen to it. Or during this, right before bed, I always visualize the bank vault meditation and hypnosis that we've recently uploaded to the channel. So you want to choose things that you are continually repeating and working into this, because that is actually the third most effective way that you're going to impress this mind, is that you can't just do these things once necessarily. You want to form habits and routines and repetition of, oh, so this is how it works, so I have to continue the routine in order to gain and reap the energy that's on the other side of these things that are desires, our wants, our needs, and things like this, our aspirations that we've created for ourselves. Create goals for yourself. If you guys haven't created goals for yourself, begin writing down goals on goal cards, paper. That's another good thing. Writing, reading, speaking out loud, saying affirmations out loud. Why am I so wealthy? Why am I better and better every day? And then writing these things down continuously. Guys, it's what you're repeating most often. It's so simple, but it's so misunderstood. And sometimes this gets lost, and the information gets lost in our psyche and in our minds, because we sort of start focusing too much on other things. Our mind's like busy, occupied with things that don't really matter as much, in my opinion. You want to keep your mind stayed and focused on wellness, on health, on what you're creating, on the lottery ticket win. You're wanting to build routines around these things, including visualizations, thinking positively about it, listening to subliminals, imagining yourself actually living in the end. Hey, why did I feel so good whenever I went to go claim this $1 million lottery ticket? Why did it feel so good whenever I scanned that lottery ticket, I found out I won $2 million? Why does that feel so good? And then you're repeating these things. So it's not just saying those affirmations once, twice, 3 times. No, you are intentionally and specifically and deliberately building routines upon routines, so that those act as the very foundation for you impressing the subconscious mind. You're building a foundation that might be slow growth at first, but all growth is slow at first. It's okay. I declare and decree that your growth is expanding tremendously right now. So this was it, guys. The 3 most effective ways to communicate with the subconscious mind. Go over this video and go over it and go over it and go over it, because you want to understand, hey, this is the most simplistic presentation ever created to actually get us in the mindset that, hey, this is actually pretty simple to understand, but it's not always easy to apply. But I declare and decree that it's becoming easier and easier to apply every single time that you watch and listen to this video. So again, you're changing your mindset. You tell yourself what you are feeding your mind positively, intentionally, deliberately. You're telling those things to yourself, wealth ideas, health-based ideas, continuously, repeatedly. So the most effective ways, guys: visualization, repetition, surrounding yourself with images and pictures. Begin expecting things to show up, and they will. I declare and decree that you're beginning to expect these things to show up now more than ever.